Welcome to Tabletop CP. Tonight we're continuing our Chain of Command campaign, which is, can't remember the name of it now. It's been so long.
That's what we get for
Storming the Citadel. Storming the Citadel, that's it. So when we last left off, Andre, leading Lieutenant Kusanov, was trying to get the
skill and superior tactics
and a big blob of machine guns, which probably shouldn't be legal.
and extreme luck.
Oh yeah, the double phases. There's another thing I was going to talk to you about is the double phases. We come up with some ideas, but anyway. So this is Battle 6, breaking through. So Grossdeutschland has made it through Butovo, and they are trying to crack the main line of Russian resistance, which is here in this little village of unpronounceable. What did I say?
Cherkasskoye.
Something like that. But anyway, so this is the board. The objective of this board is that barn there. So this is attacking an objective scenario from the rule book. So Andre's going to get to deploy his patrol markers onto the objective, and I'm going to deploy 3 or 4 over here. He's got to deploy 4. I deploy 3 or 4 along my edge. I get 1d3 plus 1 free moves, and as far as jump off points, I'm going to get 3. Andre's going to get 3, I believe, plus 1 free 1 in the objective. So if you watched the last video, you know that Andre had that giant machine gun platoon, and we had at the time kind of agreed that he'd get to bring that, because the result of game 5 was if you got 2 cards off the table, you got to bring into this map any teams that survived. But I think we decided that having a 36 shot 6 machine gun squad plus all the other machine guns he's going to have, because he's got a fresh platoon, would be a little bit too much. So we let him bring one squad, one dual machine gun squad, to replace the 6 machine gun squad. So, we gonna say something, Andre?
Oh, and the legitimacy of having that blob of machine guns in the first place. I think neither of us really would have gone for it in the first place if that scenario wasn't impossible to win.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't possibly win this. Take all the machine guns you want. I don't care. But anyway, yeah. So Andre's Kusanov, he's getting a fresh platoon here, plus the 1 squad from last game, and I'm going to be bringing in 2nd platoon, led by Theo Weber, and he's going to be getting plus 1 on his support roll, plus 1 on his force morale, as well as the automatic plus 2 I get for the campaign rules. So we get plus 3 on my force morale, plus 1 on my support. Support wise, I get 1d6 plus 10, plus 1. Andre gets 1d6 plus 3 support. And we're looking at the rules, and if I happen to lose this, any static defenses that the Russians buy, he'll get to carry those over for free to the next one. Next attempt I make at this map. Plus any support, the way I read it, it looks like any support that he buys, he gets to keep, plus add another 1d6 plus 3 or 4 again on the next one. So pretty much this is my only chance to crack this map, because we'll be almost equal in support pretty much if we have to do it again, plus any sandbag bunkers or anything that he may buy this time.
Really depends on how much of a hurt you can put on me.
That's true. If I can put a lot of hurting on you, but I mean my platoons are hurting too.
Yeah.
This platoon's only down 2 guys. The rest of my platoons, my first platoon's down 9. My 2nd platoon's down 6.
Ooh, okay.
So,
well, yeah, this is your shot.
This is my shot. So I got to pull out all the stops, bring in the armor, and bring in the hurt as much as I can. And hopefully, if I can't destroy you outright, like you said, if I can put a hurting on you, maybe I can do it next time. But realistically, this is the best chance I have. So anyway, we'll go over the forces real quick. So here we have Theo Weber's platoon. We got Weber here with his machine pistol and 3 identical squads. I'm down 2 men, so I just took the 3rd crewman out of here. Each squad has got a 3-man LMG team, and 1 team's got 1 rifle, 1 team's got 2 extra rifles. So I took the 3rd loader out of these two teams here for my two guys. So we'll go see what the Russians are bringing. So here's the Russian platoon. This is a fresh platoon, but we're still going to say Kustanov's leading it since he did so well
How
last
could you
game.
fire him after last game?
Like I said, they might have taken him to Moscow to meet with Stalin, you know, the propaganda thing, but he's still here in Kursk area, and he's been given command of a fresh platoon and told to defend Cherkasskoye or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, he's got his 4 base squads, so he's got 2 single machine gun squads with 6 rifles, 2 dual machine gun squads with 4 rifles, and he's got his free dual machine gun squad with 4 rifles. So these colored bases are just the loaders for these single machine gun models. So that's it for the forces. So I guess we'll go ahead and roll up our force morale, roll up our support, do the patrol phase, and get started. Here we go, force morale roll. Okay, I got a 5 plus 3, so that's, I'm at 11.
Okay.
You're at a 9 and I'm at 11. Alright, let's roll for our force supports. Alright, I need a good roll here. Ooh, a 1.
Oh.
I needed a 6. So I got 1d6 plus 10 plus 1, so I got 12. And you got 4?
Ouch.
So that is definitely a help to me. So, but if I would have got 6, I would have had 17 support. But whatever.
I'll make a deal with you. We can both add 4.
Re-roll. Nope, we're going with it. That's what it is. It is what it is. So, all right, let's do the patrol phase. We are done with the patrol phase. Jump off point placement looks like this. I was able to get one in the house. I was able to get one in that patch of grass and this patch of grass. So I got up pretty far, actually into the village itself, which I wasn't really expecting, but I got
with
3 free moves. Yeah, I got 3 free moves. And then Andre wound up with one in this house, one on the edge, one behind the hill, and he gets a free one on the objective itself. So that will do it, and we've picked our support now, and we're ready to begin. So we'll just jump right into it here. I got the 4 free dice, and I'm going to use one of them now.
Oh, you were gonna, before we start rolling dice, you said something about talking about double phases.
Oh yeah, hold on. Alright, so we've worked out our double phase thing. So we'll be able to do up to 2 double phases, and the 3rd double phase, you can turn one of the 6s into whatever you want, and not get another phase after that. So anyway, here's hoping that doesn't happen, except for me, except for to me. So here we go. First roll of the game. So a 6. So one of the other rules, remember, I have is a single 6 results in a 5 for me. So I got 1, and then I round up with 1, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Ouch.
I brought in with the 3, the squad here. They went on Overwatch, 2 machine guns, 1 in the door, 1 in the window. With the 2, I brought in this squad. The 4, I brought in the senior leader. Put them on Overwatch. One of my support choices was my battery spotter. So he came in, contacted the battery with a 1. And with the last 3, I brought in the Flampanzer. And I still have 1 squad off the table, but I did buy the adjutant. So that's all my support. I had 12, so 7 there, 4 there, and it equals 12. An adjutant, a spotter, and a flame tank. That's 12 support points. So that does it for my phase. And now we move on to Andre and Kustanov. All 4s.
All 5s.
2 5s.
2 5s. I'll take it. And
It's a race to see who can get the
2 4s and a 2. Your turn.
Okay. Aside from those 2 5s, that was a great roll. Okay, so I get rid of one of these. And I'm not going to use one now, but I am going to just... Normally you need some 5s. Okay, I'll take it. That's a 5. So 3 2s and a 1. So I did... I made a 3 with the 2 and the 1, moved the tank up 3d6, only got a 9. And with the 2 2s, I created a 4, and I'm ordering the spotter to call a ranging shot in right here, needing an 8. And it hits dead on. So your phrase. Am I missing something?
Ranging with smoke or
HE.
HE.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Don't you need to use a 1 to do that?
No.
Okay.
The 1 is only when they call it in. To call in the 4 dice per team in the barrage.
Okay.
We kind of agreed that.
Okay.
The senior leader couldn't do that because then it's coming in like every single phase, and it gets a little too good. So
It's already too good, but mostly because I don't have one.
last game that I played with Cole, we were doing North Africa, and he did the same thing. He just got me under the barrage, and I couldn't do jack shit the whole game.
Actually, thinking about it, I should have brought the barrage.
Maybe next time. Maybe next game after you win this one. Oh, double phase. There you go. That's what you needed. That's the exact thing, only thing that's going to save you now is that damn double phase.
3 and a 4.
Andre decided not to bring anything in on his first phase, so let's do this again. Man, you're already at 5? What the hell?
And
once again, Andre's getting all the rolls he needs.
I
Except
can bring
for
in a senior leader.
Yeah, except you're getting a lot of 5s though. That's what you need.
That's
Because this is a race to see who can get to a chain of command dice
first.
Yeah, and you would think I would win that race since I get 2 chances at it.
Okay, you're up.
So he's not bringing anything with his with double phase. So all right then. I need 4 5s. Well, I got a 5 again. Well, it's a 6, but 2, 2, and a 3. Moved the Panzer 3 up. Another 3d6. Only made it to here. Need to clear these guys. I can't shoot. Technically, we allow us to shoot tanks over, but I don't think a flamethrower is probably counting in that.
that could piss some guys off.
Yeah, AP round and 7 feet over their head. Yeah, but a flame, no. So he moved up. I made a 4 with him. Moved him back so I can get within command range of these guys. They came in with a 2 and they went on Overwatch. So I got all 3 of my squads on Overwatch.
Little different scenario. You've got everything on the board and I got nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how it goes sometimes with. Oh yes, no 5. Man, I should have called it in. Nah, because he would have got it eventually and ended it. So a 2, 3, and a 4.
You're up.
I'm up again. Need some 5s. Another 6, so I'm slowly getting there. And 2 1s, a 2, and a 4. All I did was move the tank up 9 more inches. I think that's 3 phases in a row. He's moved 9 on 3d6. Go to Andre. Alright, so he's got his final. So there's no point in me calling in the barrage now until I get my own. 1, 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
No, he's not doing anything. So he's playing the waiting game. I think it's the longest you've ever waited as a defender. I know I've been known to wait too long before. Like time I played Steve, I waited so long that by the time that I was ready to do anything, he was right on the top of me. All right, here we go. Another 5, and I'll just move the tank again. My tank got a 15-inch move this time, and he's all the way up there. That was actually farther than I wanted to go, but it is what it is. Your go.
Whoa!
Whoa, random event. Holy crap. And the turn ends. Oh man, a double phase, so that means I lose all my Overwatch. Oh man. See, Andre's just waiting for this to happen. This is part of the plan. I think if we would have did the plans, you would have said, I plan on getting a random event. All right, well, let's break out the table and see what happens. All right, here we go. So random event. Let's roll to see what happens. 3. Wait, that's not it. 3. Fire. A building catches fire. The building near the center of the table or flammable feature catches fire. Dice for wind direction. And place a 6 by 6 inch area of smoke.
Any armored vehicle within 3 inches catches fire.
And is destroyed. So I guess the building nearest the center of the table would be that one. All right, so roll for a random direction the smoke will go. So it's just heading back that direction.
Okay.
You were probably hoping it would come out this way. All right, so we'll get the smoke, and then the smoke actually grows. For 3 phases, it goes 6 more inches until it's a 6 by 18 inch smoke screen. Any troops in the building must abandon it by the end of the turn. But there's no one in there, so.
So it just went 6 inches back?
Yep. So we'll go ahead and get that done. And then he wound up with 4, which I'm assuming you're not going to bring your senior leader in by himself, right?
I'm actually thinking about it, but
okay.
It won't take me long if I do it.
All right. So he's not bringing the senior leader in, thanks to
Travis
Lieutenant
reminding me.
Lieutenant Weber helping him out.
Sir, that's a really bad idea because nobody else will get.
Another double phase. All right. But then you're still stuck with the same thing, a 1 and a 4. But you are on your second chain of command dice.
But I can bring in.
Nothing.
Oh.
Your senior leader, same as the exact thing from last time. So this is your 3rd double phase. So this is your 2nd one. So if you roll another one, you don't get it. But you will get to make something out of one of the...
Might as well roll all the dice.
Yeah, just roll them all together.
Hey, I can bring all my leaders.
So you can bring 2 squads and a leader in. So Andre put the AT gun in the building. Literally. There it is. And he's going to fire on to the squad of infantry, right?
Yep.
Well, first you're going to fire... So he brought this squad in, firing on to that squad?
Yep.
Alright, so long range, 16 shots.
Look at all the 1s, 2s, and 3s.
So what'd you get? 2 hits. Alright,
so glad I did that.
1 on this squad, 1 on the other squad, nothing.
Okay.
Now is what counts. So 2d6. Here we go. Don't miss. This is your chance to take out the flammer. Oh, it's a miss. Do you want your green dice back?
Nah, it's over.
It's not over.
Well,
We've said that before, and it's not.
well,
With all the double phases.
you got to do a whole bunch of whiffing here.
Yeah, so that's it for him. So I'm going to bring in one of my extra dice. Alright, so that's 2. So I do have my chain of command dice and the start of another. That leaves me with 1, 2, 2, and a 3. Okay, so with 3 I'm going to fire the tank at the AT gun. Made it 4 with 2 2s. I'm going to have this senior leader is going to order these guys to fire back at the squad there. He's putting them on overwatch. And then depending on the outcome of the barn situation, I may move him up by himself or order him to... Actually, I have a 1. I can actually just order the guy himself to do that. So anyway, let's do some shooting. So rifles and machine guns. So I got 16 shots with the machine guns. And I got 3 extra rifles. So let's roll them all at once. Needing 5s and 6s.
Oh,
2,
sure.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Isn't that how many shots I took at you?
7.
I was polite and only had 2 hits.
7. And just, yeah, all one big squad there. You can split them up though.
Put
to
it
the gun.
on to the gun.
Yeah, because he's within 4. And I can see him, technically, even though the door's not open, but the door doesn't open on that. So.
I'll put 1 on him and 6 on the
Rifles.
Oh joy.
Wow. 3 dead.
4 dead, I'm in the open.
4 dead and 2 shock. Holy crap. And then your gun takes a point of shock. Alright. Now, the flamer. Clam panzer onto the guy in the building there.
Okay.
16 shots.
Before you get too excited.
I'm going to interrupt.
You think?
Alright.
Oh.
So you got a point of shock, right? So that's -1 to hit.
It is?
Yeah. Every point of shock on an AT weapon is another -1 to hit.
Oh, crap. I thought just 1 shock wouldn't do anything. That's why I just put 1 die on him.
No, it does.
Genius.
It does.
I've been screwing up. Travis has been saving me on most of my stupidity
Yeah,
tonight,
I shouldn't say anything. Every time I say I'm going to be ruthless and destroy Andre, I wind up helping him out every time. Alright, here we go. 6. That's a hit. Alright, so let me check the stats on these 2 things. So AP7 on the Zis and armor 6 on tank. Ooh. I got 3.
I got 3.
So equal hits. This has always been my worst enemy. Equal hits. See what happens. Ooh, that's not good. 1 shock. Reverse 1d6. So 6 inches back. So I moved back 1d6, took a point of shock. Now I'm going to shoot at the barn with the flamer. So 16 dice. Not very good. 6 hits.
Okay.
So 3 on each.
3 on each.
Okay.
3 on the men.
3 dead. Because there's nowhere's all cover. So what are you down to? 1 guy?
I'm pinned. 2
Alright.
guys.
You broke. You got 3 pins, it says. 3 shock, I'm sorry.
3 shock.
Yeah, so you got
And
more
then-
shock than men. So 2d6.
No, it's double for
Oh,
breaking.
double. Yeah, I'm sorry. What is double? Because I don't think. No, you're good. Alright, so the gun?
Do I take any shock from this?
No. Nope, just kills. So just a shock on the gun. Well, that sucked after all that.
Wow.
So he's down to, you got 2 shock now. Not effective enough. Yeah, not effective enough. You got lucky, Andre.
Yes, I did.
Of course, I got lucky too. By not getting blown up. So I think that's it for my phase.
I did not.
Oh no, I was going to call in the barrage.
I did not expect this to end in a draw.
I'm calling in the barrage. I wasn't going to do it because if I was going to destroy the gun, I wouldn't have called the barrage in because there'd be no point. But now that the gun's still alive, I'm going to have to call it in. Alright, the barrage is in now. So I will roll for everyone in the barrage who's the gun is in the barrage. And it reduces cover by 1 level. So 1 hit on the gun with the 81s. It's a dead gunner. And that's it for my phase. So it's your just don't roll a
Double phase.
another or end of turn. Yeah, just don't roll an end of turn, please. I don't want to use my chain of command dice yet. Okay.
You
Andre.
had to say it.
Will you stop
You
it?
had to say
Will you
it.
stop doing
I
that?
wasn't even thinking it till you said it.
Will you stop doing that? Alright, well, I'm going to have to keep the barrage going, obviously. Or, well, I'll think about it. I'll let you decide what you're going to do first.
I'm going to bring in my senior leader.
All right, real quick, we forgot to roll for his leader on.
I think
Just roll on a 4 up. He's dead. He's lost 7 men, so he's not, or he's hit. So let's see what happens to him.
nothing.
He's indecisive. He's killed. So bad thing.
5.
5, yeah, probably -2. Junior leader kill, yeah, -2. So he's down to 7.
He breaks.
Yep, team breaks. So roll D6. I'm sorry. Well, he's off the board. So roll a bad thing. It's actually 2d6 plus 6. Team breaks. -1 on a 5. Okay.
Yeah, at least
That should have happened a long time ago. We forgot to roll for all those hits on the leader. So that squad's dead. That was your free squad too. Now you're down to your core platoon. So those guys made it through the carts and everything and then just got killed right off. And then you got a 2 and a 4.
A 2
yeah.
and a 4, which I can't do anything with.
Okay, so the turn ends. Let me just decide if I want to use my dice to keep this barrage going or not. Because knowing my luck, I'll do it and you'll just roll another triple 6. How many 6s have you rolled this game?
A lot.
So you've rolled 4 once. You've rolled 3, I think, twice.
No, just one.
And then you've rolled double 2 at least.
2 double phases, a special phase and a end of turn phase.
I think there was another end of turn earlier
But,
in the game when it didn't matter.
oh, well, I did also roll 4 6s when I was rolling for hits on my guys.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, if you count those. I was just talking about command dice, but anyway. All right, let me decide if I want to keep this barrage going. I'm keeping it going. I had a good plan, but just thinking about it, this wasn't very realistic. So just don't roll another one. Okay, thank you. So 1 1 2 3 3. So if you had any jump off points, well, you could deploy off this one,
Yeah.
and you could deploy off that one over to here. But the rest of them, I think you're pretty much SOL on.
I'm in the muck.
So Andre, even with that great roll, is not going to do anything because really it's not had a lot of options.
Hey,
so
look! A flame tank! Let's shoot at it!
I'm just going to roll here. All right, so I got the 3 I needed. Another 5. And a 1 and a 4.
Check my leader first.
Yeah, so he forgot. He took 2 shock off of his guns. He forgot he had a junior leader, and he had a 3. So, but we also forgot to roll for his leader, so he's good. So he's removed the shock from his gun. So for me, I moved the tank up to here. The senior leader, he put them on Overwatch. He moved himself up to there, and he ordered this squad to move forward. And I got a 1, and I'm going to use the 1 to call in a few rounds onto the barn. 2, 3 hits in the open. Oof, 3 dead. Oh man, roll your leader. It's not the leader. But you did lose 3 men.
So I'm down to 2 dudes.
So a junior leader and 1 guy. Cool. Oh, that was a hell of a 81mm mortar shell.
Yeah,
It
well,
went right through the roof of the barn.
well, you did say you were targeting the barn.
Yep, and he hit it, and that's it for me. So your go.
I don't even know what I want to roll anymore.
Well, if you didn't bring anything last time, there's not really much more you can. Okay, all right, Andre. Luckily, they're going fast though, because you're not doing anything.
Yeah. A lot of double phases. They're not doing much for me.
They haven't done anything. But
Okay, so how far can I move the gun when I'm pinned in a
0.
barrage?
I thought you could move 1 inch.
you can't move in a barrage at all.
At all.
No. But we had toyed with the idea. I remember of moving tactically at one point.
But you can't really move tactically with an artillery piece.
No. It's not easy.
We are, but we're Russians.
If you can push an AT gun that weighs like 3,000 pounds while crawling on your stomach, go for it.
All right, next phase.
Double phase. Oh man, I thought you got another one.
I thought I.
German roll.
Okay, you're up.
All right then. So let's see here. Another dice. I'm gonna switch over to this one. Well, I got everything I needed. 3 3s and a 1. Okay, so 1 3. I move the tank up to the fence. The next 3 I move these guys 5. Another 3 I move them, and the senior leader went with them. They got an 11. And then with the 1, I'm going to call in another 81 millimeter onto the barn. Oh, he didn't hit at all this time.
Darn.
Used up all his good shots. So Soviet phase. Okay. Hey, look at that! Another double phase.
Good thing we just limited it, so I had to break them up and couldn't do them all at once.
Yeah, we should say just total for the whole game. You can do more than 2.
Could you imagine if I'd have had all of those again back to back?
I already got jacked up by the multiple double phases on the last mission. So you wound up with a 2 and a 4. So nothing again.
Yeah, yeah.
So oh, that's right, you get another phase. Sorry, I just assumed that at this point. All right, Andre. Actually, I don't mind that. Gets rid of the barrage. I got my tank in position now, so. But you do get another phase.
So I get another phase after this.
Yeah. And this is the last one.
Yep.
Unless you roll another one on the next phase after or whatever. So anyway, you got 2 1s. I'm assuming. Well, you could bring a squad in with that. So he did deploy a squad with the 2 because he's going to get the next phase, and the barrage ended. So next phase. All right. So not another double phase.
1 2 3.
All right. So Andre brought in. He made a 3 out of the 2 and the 1, and with the other 3, he brought in 2 more squads. So he's making a stand here. So here we go. So what do you got? Are these all the... So this is the double, single machine gun. Alright, so what are you shooting first?
Double. So I'll shoot the 2 double machine guns.
2 double. So everything on these guys?
Well, let's shoot these guys first. On these guys.
Okay. So you got 16, 20 shots, I believe. No, I'm sorry. I only got 6 16 shots.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot they were the magazine-fed machine guns. Alright.
And, so...
Short range?
4s, 5s, and 6s?
Yep.
Wow.
So how many did you get? A lot.
Look at all the 3s.
All the 6s. So is that 4, 9? And then 4. Alright, so 4 on this team here. 2 dead and a shock, and then 5 on the other. 1 dead and 2 shock. See if it's the leader. Yes, it is. He's knocked unconscious. So then that's actually 1 dead out of here. What am I looking at here? Why do I'm gonna have to reorganize these guys, but 1 dead out of that team, 1 dead out of this team. These 2 guys. Oh yeah, I think it was supposed to be like that. They're the third man. So 2 dead, wounded leader, bad thing, probably nothing. 2 on a wounded leader.
Junior leader wounded on a 2 is a 0.
Okay, good. That's the only thing that could be my undoing right now is my force morale. Okay, so next squad. Same deal.
Yeah.
Of course, these guys can only see with the 2 machine guns. Oh, this guy can probably see. That guy. So this guy, and the 2 machine guns. So 12, 14 plus him. He's probably Two within 6?
No.
So 2 shots. So still 16 shots again. Weathered the storm, boys. You can do it. A lot of hits again. How many is that?
Only 8.
Only 8. One less than last time. So 4 and 4. So 4 on this team. 2 shock. Oh, I forgot to do the shock last time. I think I had a shock each at least.
I think it was 2 and 1.
And a dead and 2 shock. So see what's the leader again. It is again. He just loses a command initiative. So that's another bad thing. That's got to be something.
That's just -1, I think.
-1.
Junior leader wounded, -1.
Okay. So I'm down to 10. And then I had 2 shock, 2 shock.
Plus 2 shock and 1 shock. So 4 shock and 3 shock.
4 shock and 3 shock. So we'll say
So they're pinned.
4 there.
It's got to be over, doesn't it?
Yeah. And 3. Can you make that into a 3, please? All right. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not pinned, but it's damn close.
So should I?
So we weathered the storm. Well, sort of. We got jacked up a little bit.
I'm thinking I got. So I got 6 per. So that's 12, right?
Yep.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18. Yeah.
Yeah. So you shorted me 2 shots on the first shooting.
I did.
Yeah. You didn't add in my.
Is he within 12? Yes, he is. All right then. 2 shots.
We gotta pin him.
Go ahead and pin him. That'll be in better cover.
Better cover.
One
One
hit.
hit.
All right. Give me 1. Oh, it is a shock. All right then. There you go. So they are now pinned, and they are now in hard cover as well.
Pinned and hard cover.
All right. Is that it?
I'm afraid so.
I'm going to use another one of my dice here.
Oh, this wasn't a double face?
I don't.
Just
Was it?
kidding.
Well, I don't know. It probably was.
No, I had a 5 and a 6.
All right, so I got 2 1s, a 2, and a 3. This squad moved up, or the senior leader moved this squad up. They only got a 1. He was able to pull 2 shock off of there, which I don't know if was even worth it at this point. These guys, they moved at 1d6. They're going to shoot at half effect. So we're shooting at the double machine gun squad here through that gap. 4 ups. Only 3. And you can split them.
Actually, you're shooting the single machine gun squad, right?
I don't know. I was trying to shoot them, but I don't know. Can
Yeah, I
see
guess. Yeah, you can see them.
them? Okay. It doesn't matter. You're spreading them out either way.
So 2 on the single, 1 on the double.
Okay. So shock on the double. All right. So that was it for that. Now my other 3, I'm going to fire the tank.
What's the minimum range?
There is no 4 inches. All right, so the flamethrower first. We'll just target the double machine gun squad there. So, actually, that was a pretty decent roll. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And you can
Wooden
split them
fences
up.
are heavy cover against flame tanks, right?
Yes, of course.
10?
Actually, didn't I just burn the fence down, so now you're in the open? 10.
Sweet.
10, yeah.
Actually, I'd love a hole in the fence right now.
All right, so how are you going to do it?
5 and 5, I guess.
Okay. So double? No, single?
Single first.
So 1 dead and 6 shock. Double shock. I forgot to tell you about that.
Actually, that would have made a difference over here, I think.
Ah, that's right. That would have. Oh man, that would have. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I blew it on that one.
Actually, no,
No, I
because
didn't
I
do
had
any shock.
I had 2 shock at one point.
But that wasn't from the flame tank. I don't remember. It's all right.
Well, I had plenty of phases where I could activate and pull it off. So
That's true.
okay, so
6 shock on them.
6 shock in the smoke.
So you got 2 dead and 4 shock onto the other squad. So it's, was it 2 dead each? I know it's 2 dead there. So roll for your leader there. No. And then I think it was 2 on the other one? No. No leaders hit.
So it was 2 on each.
I think so, yeah. So, not bad. That's not a bad shot with the machine, with the flamer. Put a lot of shock out.
Put a shitload of shock out.
And that's it for my phase. So that just dished out 11 shock with that flamethrower tank.
Yep. Well,
Another double phase, Andre. Oh man.
I saw it.
For a second there,
I
was
saw
gonna
it. Ooh.
not believe it. You can interrupt the flamethrower tank now.
Woohoo.
Might not be a bad idea just to run away. Of course, with all the shock, you ain't going anywhere.
Okay.
2, 2, 3. This squad, so he pulled 1 shock off of that squad, and then with the 3, he's gonna order them to fire, and then he's gonna order with the 2, the other 2 squads. So the first squad here is shooting here with 6 shots. So 3 hits, 6 shots because he has 6 shock. So 2 onto the team there. Nothing.
I'm up against the fence. You're in the open.
All right, then 2 shock, and then the other one, shock.
3
So
shock.
3 shock total. So 1 shock on them,
I gotta do way better than that.
2 shock on them. All right, so this squad onto them. So you got 12, 13 guys that can, 13 shots, 14, 15. Minus 2 for the 4th shock. So 13 shots. Grab some more dice. That's how many you got.
That was
Whoa.
crap.
That was bad.
4.
4 hits. Okay, so I'm in hard cover because I'm pinned in the soft cover. So 2 on these guys. Nothing. 2 on these guys. 1 dead. See if it's the leader yet again. No. So just a dead guy. So I'll take him out. Yeah, that's it. So my go, huh?
No, I got
Oh, 1 more squad. I'm sorry.
squad to shoot. So 18.
Okay. 18 shots. And you have 15 dice there because I lost 1. I don't know where the hell it went. 15 Soviet dice. So who's shooting at? These guys again?
Yeah.
Okay. Even 4s.
There's a 4.
4 way over there. Okay. Still not super good. So you got 6. All right. So 3 on each. So 3 on this squad or this team. Dead guy. 3 on the other team. Nothing. So 1 dead guy. See if it's the leader.
Oh.
Not the leader. So I'm down to 1 man in that. If you ever one of those small red dice, please. So this team is hurting. So I got 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still not pinned. No, I am pinned. I'm sorry. I was pinned before this. I'm still not broken though. Now that's it for you.
So
right?
how did you pull a bunch of shock?
Yeah, remember I moved my senior leader up?
No, I didn't remember that.
Yeah. So he moved up, pulled 2 shock off.
Okay.
And he didn't put any shock on
No,
this time except one. Okay, so I think I'll use my last of my extra dice here. Hope for a double phase. Still can't get that double phase. But I did get another chain of command dice. And I did get a 3, so I can fire my tank. And 2 4s. Okay, so the senior leader, he's pulled 2 shock off of this team. And then he's going to order this team to fire at the double squad. So it's just the machine gun and 1 rifle that can see. So that's 9 shots.
How many shock you got?
2, so -1, so 8 shots. 8 shots needing 4s onto the double MG squad. 3 hits. And I guess you can spread them out because I can see both squads.
Actually,
So you can spread them out how you like. Yeah.
I was gonna say I could probably spread it over here too, but I'll go 2 and 1.
Okay. Nothing there. The dead guy and that squad. Check your leader. Nope. Alright then. You know, I forgot to fire my bow machine gun last time with my tank.
That's okay.
Alright, so my tank, I got a 2 and a 1, I'm going to make a 3. So the tank is going to fire the flamethrower again at this squad. Tank's pretty badass. Look at all these hits. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 again. 10 again.
Okay, so 5 and 5.
Alright, so we'll start with the double MG squad. So we got 2 dead, 4 shock. 3 dead, and 4 shock. So on the double MG squad, 2 dead. Check your leader. I don't know if we did that last time either. Yes, it is him. Nothing. So roll a bad thing.
6.
It's might be -2. Junior leader wounded. Yeah, -2.
4.
Ooh, he's getting down there.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
then
toast.
4 shock on them because of the double shock for the flamethrower. So what are they at?
8.
How many guys they got left?
And I'd had to pull 2 guys, right?
Yeah, didn't you already pull them though? No, 1 was the leader. So you pulled 1 guy.
I did pull 1.
Oh, what happened
I
to
think
the
I-
leader? Did we ever roll to see what happened to him?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, so he lost a command initiative. Okay. So 1 guy's killed. The other one is the leader. And what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes?
Yep.
And how many shock? 8?
8.
So they're pinned. Okay, so this other squad in the cloud here, or in the smoke, they took 2 dead, 3 dead. You know how many of these termites I've killed in the past month? 100 at least.
I can believe it.
They're just flying everywhere, man. Every time I see one, I go after.
'Tis the season.
So,
3 dead and 4 shock.
yep.
Okay, so we're double digit now.
So you're at 10 shock.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they break. Because this is the left. This is all that's left of that squad, right? These 4
Yeah.
guys. So they're gonna break for sure. So 2d6 plus 6. So 10 inches back. And they face away from the enemy. So the flag, the guy carrying the flag even ran off. He's gonna get shot by the commissar for that. They take their shock with them, and then they're pinned there. Then you gotta roll a bad thing for team break, or squad break.
3.
3. Section breaks, -2.
I'm at 2.
Alright, so it's basically over.
Yep.
You want to just call it, or you want to keep going?
Oh, this is the last one, right?
This is the last battle of the campaign, so might as well keep going until the very bitter end.
Is it? Oh, it's my roll, isn't it?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay.
So you got one squad broken, one squad pinned.
How many dice do I get?
You're down to 2. Reduce by 2 from the starting total. Remove 1 jump off point. I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, you do have a squad left to come in, but just take 1 off. So you're down to 3 dice and minus 1 jump off.
Double
Hey,
phase!
look at that. What do you
Hey,
know?
my senior leader's coming in.
Another double phase. Is that, what is that, the 6th double phase? Not counting the end of turn and the random events.
I'm honestly not sure.
Oh yeah, the
so-
smoke cloud has grown to its full size, so.
Okay, so senior leader's jumping out here in front.
So it's a 4, he's brought in Kustanov, right here. He's removed a shock from the dual MG squad over there. And he's going to order both squads to fire, attaching himself to that squad. So 11 shots from the dual MGs, even pinned. Wait, no, half of that, because you're pinned.
Oh,
Half effect.
so 5?
5, yeah. And you're shooting at them?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 hit. All right, then I'll put it on this team here. Nothing. And the other squad?
That was fun.
12.
Should be 20. Because I got a... Oh, he doesn't have a... Yeah, he's got a machine gun.
No, he's got a pistol.
What's that on his back?
Well, it is an SMG, but technically he's only got the pistol.
Okay. So 18 plus 1.
Yep. So here
So
we go.
19.
19 shots.
Big 19.
On to these guys again? Or, well, they're in hard cover because they're pinned.
Right. How many shots do I lose if I shoot the other guy?
You might lose just the SMG from the sergeant, so 2 shots. Not too much, but probably be better off. Of course, you might be long range too, shooting at the guys in the back.
Yeah. I'll shoot the guys in hard cover.
All right.
I thought about moving up to the fence and firing, but the guys that were gonna do that were pinned.
Wait, hold on.
You gonna interrupt me?
I might. I got a 6 over here. I'm gonna interrupt with the flame tank.
Alrighty.
I think I forgot to fire the bow machine gun again.
No, you talked about it. I don't remember if you actually did it or not.
Well, I talked about forgetting, and then I forgot right after I talked about it. So I'm gonna fire the flamethrower.
Okay.
So all 16 shots. Hopefully this will take care of business here. So I got 2, 4, 6, only 7 this time. And you can split them up.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't break though.
Yeah, so you got,
Somebody to break 'em.
well, you got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need 3 more shock on them to break.
So, oh, but it's double shock.
It is double shock.
So I can only put 1 on them.
Oh, you have to split them up evenly. You can't
You
put
can't?
them. You have to.
Oh,
Yeah. It's only the odd hit that I get to place. So you could place 3 on them, play on 3 on them, and then 1. The extra one, since you're considered in the open, I get to place it. So 3 on them, 3, and then put the odd one onto that team, the squad here.
I gotta take them all on the other guys then.
I don't think you can. I think you have to split them up.
No.
Yeah, you do. You do have to. If you can split them up, you have no option but to split them up. You can't just say I'm going to take everything onto these guys, because he's just waving back and forth with the flamethrower. He's not targeting.
We're gonna have to look that up.
No, I'm pretty certain of that.
I'm pretty certain too, but
No, we've talked about this before. You can't just say, okay, well I got a team in hard cover, or even if you can't just pick a team if you can split them up, you have to split them up evenly.
well, you can target whoever you want.
Right. But you can't just
I
take
don't
all
have
the
to
hits
split 'em
on
up
however you want.
Amongst multiple teams.
You have to. If you can, you have no choice. I will.
I'm almost certain you're wrong, but
No.
okay. So what
I'm
am I doing?
almost certain I'm right. So it's 7 hits, right? So it's 3 on them.
Okay. Or no, it's 4 on them.
No, I want 4 on them. Because I get to pick where the odd hit goes. Because you're in the open.
I'm in soft cover.
Well, I did negate soft cover with the flamethrower. Flamethrower just treats everyone as if then they're in the open.
Well, for hits. Again,
No, for effect. That's the effect, not the hits. They're always on a 4+ to hit.
so there's the 3.
So who is this? So 2 shock on them. And the other guys are getting 6 shock and a dead.
So they break.
They break. So roll for your
That
leader.
thing happened, or
See if it's your leader with the 1. It is. See what happens. 2. I think that's probably nothing. Wounded junior leader.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what happened, right?
yeah.
So bad thing then. So he's knocked out on a 3.
-1.
Is it?
Yeah.
-1. So you're down to 1.
And then when I break something,
Oh yeah. So roll for your break. Yeah.
1.
All right. Awkward left-handed handshake. And you go to 0.
Oh, but my
Wow.
shots on you.
Wow. All right then.
Would have finally gotten a roll. Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered. I mean,
Nine.
I'm at 10 on my force morale, so
Yeah.
even if you broke the squad, it wouldn't. So anyway, that's it. So we'll wrap it up here in a minute. All right, so we're back. That's the conclusion of the campaign. The Germans have scored a major victory because they have captured, or they have broken through the main line of resistance within 8 turns. I think
Sweet.
if you do 8, if you get it in 8 turns, then it's a major victory for the Germans. I think 9 turns would have been a minor victory, and then after that I would have just lost. So, first we'll talk about this game, then we'll kind of go over the campaign. Obviously the flame tank, what can you say? I did put him out there though. I had him right here, right in front of where Andre was. I put him in danger because he needed to get up here. Andre had 2 shots at him. He
Couldn't do it.
couldn't seal the deal. He did hit him, and he put a pin on him and drove him back 6 inches, but that wasn't enough. Then the barrage came in. So yeah, it was the flame tank. I was a little, truthfully, I was kind of worried about this over here, because the flamers are effective, especially against an isolated squad. But if you have 3 squads or 2 squads next to each other, it's not as good. But I was rolling really well, 10 hits on 16 dice twice. So.
And I just wasn't able to
Yeah,
get my senior leader out there to
and
help
it was
with
in
the
the
shock.
And you were in the open.
Well,
because
that's
of
the thing.
flamer.
There's no hard cover on the board.
Nope. Well, there hasn't been any in this whole campaign. But yeah, the tank did really well. I know as the hits get spread out more, it becomes less effective. And there was always a chance I could have whiffed and rolled like 4 hits or something. But anyway, the tank did good. He's really the only one that did anything. I don't think I maybe fired 2 rounds of 2 phases of actual infantry fire, but this game could have been over, I think, a long time ago. But you kept rolling all those double phases.
Thanks for telling me to spread them out. That was a real good strategy.
Yeah, and we just made that new no 3 double phases in a row, and you almost tested that rule out tonight. But we had a random event. We had
A random event, an end of turn.
an end of turn multiple, at least twice 2 end of turns, and at least 5 double phases. But you couldn't do anything with them. Especially when that barrage was out here too.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's okay, great double. Well, it helped me get that first die, but
Yes, it did. And that delayed my barrage for a little bit.
but it really didn't matter because nothing was happening.
Yeah.
So just delaying you. I mean, what, you moved up a total of 10 inches with your infantry?
Yeah, yeah. I started here and I got to about there. Yeah, that's about as. But the tank made it from the edge all the way up. So, and he took 2 direct. I mean, right in the teeth of the AT guns, and he still went. So, I knew I had to take a risk with him. I mean, I couldn't just, keep him hidden, and he's got to get up there. He's a flamer. So my whole plan was, hey, I don't care about the AT gun. I don't care about anything. I'm going to get this tank up there. If he hits me, he hits me.
Of course, I couldn't roll a 2 and actually have hard cover for my AT gun and put it out
Oh yeah,
someplace.
that's true, man. You could have, yeah, that's right. Huh? If you would have rolled the 2, you could have brought the AT gun and put him in
Yep.
hard cover. Of course, that wouldn't matter to the flame tank. It ignores cover. So anyway, so
Well, it would give me 1 cover for hits, right?
no, the hits don't matter. Remember, cover is only for the
Oh.
saves. So, and the flame tank ignores it. But anyway, that's it for this battle. So I mean, overall, this campaign, I thought it was really good. I think that last battle, number 5, when the carts was kind of a fluke.
You could say that. Yeah.
Technically, yeah, that was a fluke. I'm not going to say I probably would have won it, but
Oh,
I probably would have if it was just
there's no question.
Okay, yeah, there's no question. I would have won if you didn't roll those double phases.
I mean, it was still close with the. I mean, it.
I don't think it was that close. I think I got pretty much wiped out in that one.
You did, but
Lost
there
9 men.
there were a couple points there where, a good roll from you or a bad roll from me. It. I didn't. It was decisive, but it wasn't. It wasn't decisive till the very end.
Yeah, so I mean, aside from that fluke thing, that very first game, I don't know if you remember back.
Oh,
that
I
far,
do.
But
Yeah.
I think that kind of set the tone for the Germans. If I would have got plastered in that like I should have, because you remember you had all
Oh,
the hard
yeah,
cover.
no,
I was in the open, or I was in soft cover, but still.
I got a great roll. I had great cover. I had great rolls, and it just totally whiffed.
Yeah, so I won that first game, and I won the second game. I won 1 and 2 games in a row decisively, and that really knocked your ass out.
Oh,
Because you lost 5 men in the second game, 3 men in the first game.
yeah.
So you were.
And I wasn't inflicting any damage.
You weren't inflicting any damage. And then that third game you won, that was also kind of just luck on your part. I got pretty beat up in that one. That was when I lost 3rd platoon. Schmidt got killed. I lost 6 men killed, and then I won. Then after that, I won the 4th one. You won the 5th one, and then the decisive 6th battle here I won. Which I'm glad, because if I couldn't have pulled this one off, there's no way I could have won the next one. There's no way in hell. Because you would have got to keep the AT gun for free.
Yeah.
And got 1d6 plus 3.
And then I'd have
more.
had emplacements, which was
Well, no, you didn't have any emplacements. But
but I could have bought
we
some.
could have bought some more, yeah.
Which that's what was really killing me was, I had to spend all my points on the AT gun because I knew the flame tank was coming.
Yep. Did you guessed right on that one.
Well,
I had to bring the most powerful weapon I could think of, and that's it.
you did tell me you were coming for me, and I believed you.
So
Especially after that last one, it's like, okay, he's not going to take any risks.
No, I'm not taking any risks. That's why I brought the observer. I brought the flame tank. I mean,
No, it was game on, and I knew this was going to be a tough one. I just didn't. I'm just not used to being on my heels from the get-go, even with all those. You know how I love double phases, and I just couldn't do it. It's like.
you wasted probably every double phase for the next 6 months tonight.
And waste is.
It is a waste.
I think the last one was the only one that was really could have been effective, except I
you
lost
weren't-
the game during it.
You weren't doing anything with them. I mean, you couldn't. First, you had the barrage. You couldn't do anything then, unless you brought them in like over there. But
Well, I'm not gonna.
then you're in the open.
I couldn't win a machine gun battle with you, so there was no point. What I was really gonna do was, you had to advance up at some point,
Right.
and you just had to get close enough. I had to get the right roll to just lay down a ton of fire and
Well,
get lucky.
yeah, and you didn't.
I didn't even get a chance to get lucky.
I got lucky. Well, I got lucky just by my tank surviving 2 shots from the AT gun.
Yeah, I can't believe it's the end of the game, and both those pieces are still on the board.
Oh, the tank and the AT gun?
Yeah, it's, how did they not get wiped off the table?
Well, I just
Yeah.
I just wanted to get around the corner and get out of line of sight, and then I knew you were going to have to get up because that's the objective, but I could have just swept around. But anyway, yeah, it was a fun campaign. This is a good one. We got there's a second part of this, but I think maybe next time we'll go back to Normandy. There's a couple Scottish Corridor. There's Kampfgruppe von Luke, which is British Airborne versus Grenadiers, which
I wouldn't mind getting back to my Brits.
that's what I was thinking. So yeah, next campaign we'll do, it'll be a Normandy campaign, either Scottish Corridor or Kampfgruppe von Luke, which I'm pretty sure we have enough. We got plenty of British Airborne, so, so we could run that campaign. And I think maybe we'll do that one next. I got to get that Schuppler thing. There's one of the like big support options in it is a self-propelled 150 millimeter howitzer. I think it's got 16 HE, but it's it doesn't ignore cover like that. It reduces it, but that's kind of like one of the iconic vehicles from that campaign. So I'm gonna have to get one of those before we can do Kampfgruppe von Luke, or I could just proxy the Wasp or something else for it. So anyway, well, that's it for the campaign. The Germans have won. Theo Weber, 2nd Platoon Lieutenant, has won every battle he's fought. And if we were to roll up all the bookkeeping, who knows what he would be at if he kept going. But his CO obviously is very impressed with him. So
He's probably not a lieutenant anymore.
yeah, Weber, I think next time we come back to Operation Citadel Part 2, I think we might see Weber again. So anyway, thanks for watching this campaign, and we hope to see you for the next campaign.